Hey, how's it going? I just wanted to hop on here and share a couple of thoughts that I've been having recently. Earlier this year and late last year, I started having these feelings of I'm not doing enough and I needed to be doing more. And I have these goals that I want to achieve, and maybe you felt the same way. I don't know. But I went to Island Park with some friends, and I had a really amazing experience over the weekend that I was there where I just kind of realized I have so much time. If I don't start a business or I don't start on these dreams that I have right now, that's okay. That is totally okay because I have time. And I can promise you that whatever you feel like is too late is not too late. Right now is a perfect time. And let me explain what I mean by that. I wanted to start my own business. I was in school. I wanted to continue to do well at work. I wanted to continue to help one of my friends help their business grow. There was just so many things that were going on, too many priorities that were happening in my life that I was trying to make important. On top of all this, I had hobbies, I had a personal life I needed to manage, I had a relationship with my spouse that I wanted to maintain, and it was just really challenging for me to balance all these things. And a mentor of mine shared with me a diagram that maybe I'll put somewhere on the screen, maybe I won't, I don't know. I'm not really going to edit this video, so if I don't put it on there, I apologize. But he basically showed me this diagram of a circle, a pie chart, which resembles the 24 hours in a day. And basically says you have so much time in a day, and most people think that you have to spend a certain amount of time on stuff. And if I want to spend more time with family, then I have to cut time out of exercise or eating or sleeping or work to spend time with them. And if I do want to exercise, then I have to cut time away from family or friends or hobbies in order to do that. And he proposed an alternative. What if the quality of our relationships wasn't dependent based on the amount of time we spent with people or the amount of time we spent doing things, but just the amount of presence in those activities? What if you just were where your feet are? What if you were just present? See, a lot of people, when they're at work, they think about eating. And when they're eating, they think about being home. And when they're driving, they think about what they'd rather be doing. And when they're home, they think about sleeping. And when they're sleeping, they're actually thinking about work the next day. And people aren't present where they're at. What if instead you were just present? What if instead of putting the pressure on ourselves to spend time doing things, we instead put the challenge on ourselves to just be present doing those things? I've tried to do this in my life, and I kind of took those two realizations that I have plenty of time, I don't have to feel rushed doing my goals, and the effort to try to be present. I put those together in my life, and the results have been really amazing. I've felt less stressed, I've felt more present, I've been able to pay attention more in my activities, and I've seen direct consequences from this. My grades in school have slowly begun to improve. I've started doing really well at work, so much so that I got an offer to be a part of a fellowship that I probably wouldn't have had otherwise. I've continued to notice myself being present in volunteer opportunities and activities where I'm learning more about myself and being able to serve others. My relationship with my wife is amazing. I love spending time with her now. It's not stressful to plan date night, and I'm not thinking about the homework that I didn't get to, but I'm just with her. And it's amazing. And so I guess the thoughts I just wanted to share today was just, I've been really impressed with the difference I've seen in my life as I've tried to be present. And I'm not saying that being present makes everything better. Hard things still happen. I've had really hard days, even while I'm being present. But even in those hard days, I notice an increased ability to just sit with the hard emotion and just feel it. And be sad and be angry and frustrated sometimes. And I've been okay with that. And my recovery time from those hard emotions has decreased. I've gotten happier, I've seen better results, I've been more joyful, much quicker, because I've been present in those moments. And so I guess my challenge to you would just look for ways that you can be present and really try to just be where your feet are. Breathe. Pay attention to what's around you. Be present with your family, be present with your coworkers when you're with them, be present with yourself when you're spending time with yourself. And I would just be curious, be open, and see what comes up for you. it's made a big difference for me, and I just wanted to hop on and share that today. So thanks for listening if you stayed to the end, and I'll see you for the next video.